Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday morning. So we have operations going on here, and we are doing a little yard work this morning. Well, I can't say this morning. I recorded. This is pre-recorded. Obviously, this is a voiceover. Anyways, we are building the East Deerfield Holyoke Chicopee TURN. We're using our little newly acquired BERX, I should say X Norfolk Southern 1500 MP DC locomotive here. The West End Yard Crew. So we're building EDHC, which is East Deerfield Holyoke Chicopee. You can hear a train in the background too. Cool. Which is, I believe, 5 cars. So we're going to have a couple cars for Sullivan Scrap in Holyoke, Mass. And then we have, I believe, a couple of tank cars for the bulk transfer facility in Holyoke. And one lonely tank car for Solonus Chemicals in Chicopee. And just a note ahead of time, I was practicing a little simulated hump yard action, so you'll see a couple of cars going down the tracks, and it was I did mean to do that, so you'll see coming up shortly. So I am doing the voiceover today, Saturday, which will be the day that I'm going to post this video. Relaxing on the couch, taking a break from some work. My season is coming. It's slowing down a little bit. First, no, I didn't let this car go, I don't think. No, I started practicing with the green box car, but anyways, thank you, Fred, again. That's a big gift from Fred, that tank car. That is going to go to the bulk transfer facility. Anyways, I still have lawns to mow and whatnot. Pretty much prepping up for fall cleanups. I have a couple dozen fall cleanups to do, which is good. Usually start those end of October, beginning of November. Some I could start earlier. Well, at least by the end of October, because there it goes. Whee! Only because they don't really have any trees in their yard, so it's, more or less they get probably some leaves blowing from somebody else's property, if that. But, there's sticks and stuff that might pop up here and there, from where, God only knows where. There's the other one going down to track 5. That car's going to Solonus Chemical. But anyway, staying busy. Trying to do a little work on the layout. I have done some dwarf signal work, which I will show on my next layout update. And right now I got my, if you saw the short that I posted, the crossing signals are up. They're basically up. They're going to be protecting, I'm just going to call it Main Street in Gardner, Mass. Those are up, and I am in process of working on my train signals. Got some double head signal masts to put up. I am going Darth Vader look on my signals. I do have a Type G signal, double head signal, that I'm going to put up for now temporarily until I get some more Darth Vaders, but you'll see all that in my next update. I'm going to try and work on the layout a couple hours today at least, and get some work done. So yeah, my season's starting to come to an end. It's almost layoff time. Once I'm done with fall cleanups, it'll be laid off, and then just have to worry about any snowstorms we get up here in this area. I'm hoping we get a decent winter this year. Past couple winters weren't too bad. Nothing like I was used to when I was younger. However, you know, climate change and all that stuff. And we are, I believe what I'm doing now is I'm going to move them off track 6 and put them on to track number 5. And shortly after that, that's if I have all the cars. I believe I do. Looks like it. So we're going to move them from track 6 to track number 5, so the power for this train can go down track 6 and couple up to their train. 22K is on their way as well. I do have one car equipped. No, I'm sorry, 2 cars to get. You gotta pick up that shorty tank car. That's going to bulk transfer as well. And then I believe we have to get the Solanus tank car. Which I believe is still on track 6. So we're going to go back to track 6, pick up that tank car. And here we are. Bang. Like Burr Stewart. Bang. Lots going on YouTube. Trying to play catch up still with a lot of videos. I mean, I've watched quite a few of them. However, it's my commenting is not always the best. Oh, wait a minute, I'm already on track 5. Okay, so we're good. We're just gonna shove this back, and then we're gonna get out of the way so the power for this train can hook up, and then before they can leave, they have to wait for 22K to come into the yard and get out of the way. So I'm still playing catch up on a lot of videos, and sometimes I don't comment right away. I try to hit the like button though, at least to, you know, give that channel a like. And you know, life is life. Life is busy. It's all good though. I know I'm not alone, so we are, looks like, I believe we're getting out of the way, so the power can come out and connect to their train. EDHC, East Deerfield Holyoke Chicopee. I don't know how correct that is, but you know, as far as the prototype goes, however, you know, it works for my layout. So we have the X-Conrail SD35 for power. Running very well. Still have some more speed matching to do on some of these locomotives. However, I'll get to that at some point. Nice. And 22K is coming in. There they are. The SD50 is coming in. So I know Pappy he visited Anthony's layout. I don't think I watched that whole video yet. I'd like to finish watching that though. It's unfortunate Anthony's moving and has to tear down his layout and rebuild, but at the same time, kind of exciting. It's like a new adventure, you know. So I look forward to seeing Anthony's, the rest of Pappy's video on Anthony's layout, and then Anthony's from the Georgia Sunbelt new build when he gets settled in. It's going to be pretty cool. There's always something invigorating about building a new layout and exciting, you know. I know this is like my 10th layout in like, what, 5-6 years? Although I'm sticking with this one for a while, so. Again, working on scenery and whatnot right now. I still have to paint the tracks on the other side, lower deck, and then ballast. So, kind of doing a bunch of different things. Need to refab a few buildings that I want to use on the layout. So, there's definitely a lot of projects to do to keep me busy. So I can't say I don't have anything to do on the layout, that's for sure. Got some fresh cars coming into the yard. Next weekend's video, not sure actually. I think I think next weekend's video is going to be 22K collecting its pickups, which I believe that CN hopper car is the last car of their pickups, so that's going off the layout. Yeah, so anyways, fun times. Again, trying to get more scenery on here and whatnot, but it's a work in progress. We're getting there. Alright everybody, thanks for stopping by. EDHC is headed to South Deerfield, or well, headed through South Deerfield I should say. They're actually headed south to Holyoke and then to Chicopee, and then they'll return back to the yard sometime in the day. Take care everyone, be safe, happy modeling. Thanks for stopping by. Real Fan Man signing out.